Fifth, release of financial security posted for the installation of public improvements for McConnell Trails Phase 1 from $2,120,594.45 to $1,915,024.45, a total reduction of $205,570 as recommended by the Township Engineer. Dan.
Mr. Chairman and members of the board, this is a request for release of funds that we received from the McConnell Trails development. It's for stormwater drainage and for earthwork that's been completed on the site. We've reviewed this and recommend the release in accordance with the developer's agreement.
Very well. May I have a motion from the board?
Can I comment on this?
Yeah, I'd prefer if we do a motion and then a second, and then we can have discussion. Because it's possible that it will make a motion and reach it to discussion.
I'll make that motion.
Motion made by Cindy and second. Second by Tom Casiola. May we have discussion? Ron?
Yes. I recommend this is the last release we give them until they get their E&S in place. There's mud everywhere in this stream. Half of their E&S is washed out. Half of it is non-existent. And I think, Dan, I think you've talked to them about it. And I know Washington County Conservation District talked about it. And they don't seem to care. I don't think we should do any more releases until they get their E&S in compliance.
Would the board like to hear from Andy Hutchinson, who's here tonight representing the developer?
Yeah, I would. Tom, you would, yes. Ron? You want to hear?
Good evening, Andy Hutchinson with McConnell Trails. We had some challenges with the weather, and we are in compliance now. There were times when we were not. We are challenged with the mud on the road, and we do our best. So we are all happy to step up those efforts. We are meeting with the Conservation District. We'll do whatever we need to do to make sure we're a good neighbor.
From the end wall up McConnell Road, you have nothing. Nothing.
We have the interceptor channels in that direct water to the pond, and then the pond district.
There's nothing stopping the water from going down, from going down in the creek. There's nothing down by the apartment road. Nothing. And there's nothing but silt and mud, and you know it. You have to know it. You have to see it.
I politely disagree. I'd be happy to walk the site.
I'll walk the site with you any day you want.
Absolutely. Okay. I'll take you up on that. Because we have a channel, we have the berm at the top of the slope to direct all the water from going down the slope, and then at the bottom of the slope, we have filters on it.
I know.
It's belt and suspended. We do.
I still stand no further releases until it's all in compliance with the DEP.
I'll be happy to meet you out there. I'd like to walk the site with you. It is in there.
You have a question?
But Dan, I know you have some inspectors out there. I know there's a contention that there's missing facilities. Are there or not?
In my opinion, they have installed everything in accordance with the plan. As happens with any of these plans, there's maintenance that has to be done, especially after storms and so forth. So I suggest that we'll come back to the board with a full report next month related to this and let you know everything that's been done and give you a little plan and get everybody back to speed. I understand the concern, Mr. Flair, no problem. We'll be glad to follow up.
Any other questions from the board? Andy, he has a card for you. Just make sure that we have that call made. Thank you for the offer. Any other questions from the board? We have a motion and a second. Motion and a second and conversation. We'll wait till she finishes. I want her to be included. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed?
No. No.
Okay. Motion approved. Carol, let the record show 3 aye and 2 opposed. Next item. Thank you. Next item number 190-2018. Consider the request of McConnell Trails LLC, the developer of McConnell Trails, to complete the installation of off-site improvements to McConnell and Use Bishop Road prior to the issuance of occupancy permits to units being conveyed to customers who will be occupying the units in Phase 1. Dan?
This is a letter that was received by the township related to this particular requirement. If you may recall, the developer's agreement was such that, it stated such that there would be no building permits issued until such time as the offsite improvements were made. The developer has asked for a reconsideration of that term to allow them to get building permits, construct their model, but not convey any units to anybody else until this is done. They did start on this work this fall. They did some clearing and so forth. So I know they have a plan for as soon as the plants would open up and the paving plants would open up in the spring of 2019. So I have no problem. I'd rather delay the work. There's no need to do it right now. I'd rather do it when the conditions are better suited for it. But it's the board's decision. Mr. Hutchinson's here to answer any questions if you have.
May I have that motion first?
So moved.
Cindy, second? Tom Cassiola, have discussion? Any questions to Andy again?
I can only say my opinion. I'd rather, as long as nobody's going to actually, there will be no building permits issued prior to this being done, I'm okay with it being moved. I'd rather it be moved and done correctly than rushed and done now. So as long as the requirement is that absolutely no building permits will be issued, I'm fine with that.
Occupancy.
Or occupancy.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, I don't want to see it rushed now.
I agree. We don't. It's past October 31st,
Right.
which is the cutoff, technically the cutoff for PennDOT paving. So we're rather good.
Any other questions? Tom, you got yours answered? Okay. Very well. Take a vote. All those in favor signify by saying yes.
Aye.
2, 3, 4. All those opposed?
Nay.
Here, I'll allow the record to show 4 yeses and 1 no. The one being Ron Flair. Very well. Next item, number 191-2018, consider the subdivision plan application 2018-0044, Alto Piano Phase 9, revised lots 910 and 932. A 2-lot parcel, lot 3 parcel development, location Skyline Drive, R1 zoning district, applicant William Graziani.
This is a subdivision, a further subdivision of the Alto Piano plan. As you know, the developer installed all the roads and has been taking off lots one at a time. In this case, what he's doing is he's creating lot 910, having 2 parcels on each side of that, 908 to 909 and 911 to 913, and then across the road 919 to 931. We've reviewed the plan. It's in accordance with the master plan. We've done a bunch of these. It's typical to those, and they've addressed all of our comments, and the Planning Commission is recommended for approval.
Very well. May I have a motion?
So moved.
So moved. Cindy, second.
Sure.
Tom? Discussion? Any discussion by the board? Very well. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That was 5-0. That was approved. Next item, number 192-2018, consider the action to draw upon the letter of credit to Timber Run Phase 3 and Timber Run Phase 4 to complete punch list items to allow for formal dedication of the public improvements.
Yeah, this is an item that I put on the board's agenda after reviewing the file for this project. The Timber Run Phase 3 and Phase 4 development, Mr. DiNardo is the developer of that plan, has gotten the project, I would say, 95% to the finish line, but we can't seem to get the last 5% finished. Bruce Bosley was good and was able to obtain an additional line of credit from him that expires in April of 2019. So given the condition of other things that are happening with the developer right now, I had some discussions with Gretchen, and I think it's prudent to have the board act upon this, and we'll follow in accordance with the developer's agreement to notify him. But what this would mean is similar to what we did, if the board might recall, in Windsor Woods, where we took the bond and we finished part of the improvements. Here we would take the line of credit, whatever work's not been completed up there sufficiently. There's some sidewalks that haven't been put in. There's a street light that's not functioning as it was supposed to function. There's also a short piece of a road that needs extended to put a cul-de-sac on that he has some lots subdivided upon. So that's essentially the scope of the work. He doesn't seem wanting to do this, so I suggest we act upon it or we're going to run out of time and we won't have it.
Dan, what's up on Profio? They ordered this?
The lots on Profio, no, there were no public improvements there.
Okay.
I was on Profio last week. I did send Mr. Gennardo a letter related to the filling that was occurring up there.
Okay.
Mr. Bosley had stopped them a long time ago. He did that on his own. There was never approved any of that fill up there. He agreed to stop, and I don't know whether it's him or there's just people up there just randomly dumping. But I asked him to construct a barricade to keep anybody else from dumping on the property.
May we move to a motion on this? Tom Cassiola, second.
Second.
Second, Ron Flair. Any further discussion? All those in favor signify by saying yes.
Aye.
Opposed? 0. Abstention?
I'm going to abstain.
Very well. Carol,
For the
allow
reason
record to
I
show-
live in that neighborhood, just in case anybody was wondering.
Carol, allow the record to show 4, 0, no, and 1 abstention. Cindy Fisher. Next item.